Yo, what's good with y'all? It's Key Major back with another video for y'all today. As you guys read the title, we got a Future Metro video today, breaking down this Metro type of sample that would fit perfect for Future, showing techniques and tips and tricks to apply this to your own samples, and let's go straight to it. So this sample is very simple, but it captures that nice ambient, dark vibe. I first started with this VST by Spitfire, and I selected the synths soft, wonky delay. So very simple, some really nice full sounding chords. For the chords themselves, it's very simple. I first started with D minor. Took this, copied it up an octave, and I left just the first two notes down here. So we're just layering, and then in between I added some small little notes. Lastly, I copied these notes over and I brought them down for the A sharp up an octave. I had my first basic chord right here. Then I basically just took these notes right here, I copied it over for the second half, just changing some of the notes, and lastly again adding some notes in between. For the effects, I had a sound shifter detuning it because the original VST sound was a little detuned. Halftime, I just moved the band in the middle, put it on half loop, then I put the mix to 43, so it's just layering. Echo Boy, I went inside the guitar and I selected the chicken picking springs, and then lastly just an EQ, taking out all the lows, lowering the low mids, and then raising the highs. That was the first melody. It was already very full. Next I went on to add this bass from X-Band. I went inside the synth basses and I selected number 26. Very simple. I just have my root note D and I brought it down 4 for the second half to A sharp. And as you see in between, I just added more notes and I just kind of spice up the bass notes. All I did is I took this down an octave. Here, copied it over, just took it down an octave. To give it that distortion, I went to Decapitator. I went inside the vocals and I selected the mix and some edge. And I selected the punish. This is just giving it that distortion. And I softened it, like I said, by just lowering the highs over here. That was pretty much it. After that, I just added these 3 little textures. This main one is another melody I got from Splice. I just added some ambience reverb and I took out the lows. For the textures, I just picked 2 of them and I tucked them in the background. You don't want them to be too up front. You just want it to add a little flavor. So I just had this bass type of sound, and obviously, like I said, lowered the volume. And then lastly, just this little like machine sound effect. Last on the master, I pitched it down too. Had this EQ, raising the highs and raising the lows a tiny bit, giving it a little more bass. And then I exported that, and this is the final sample. So that's pretty much it for the sample. You don't want to add too much. You want to keep it simple, obviously, for the drums and more importantly, the artist. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss any more videos. First thing in the description down below will lead you to all my kits. I got another kit this month coming with Keon, the Remana Creator Series. It's going to be a huge kit, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. And that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.